Welcome back to the CSC Garage as we continue the ultimate TT250 Enduro build. In this episode, we want to show you how to install a battery tender on the TT. It's an easy thing to do. It adds longevity to the battery life, but more than anything, it's convenience. That battery's always going to be topped off. When you're ready to ride, you simply unplug the tender, fire it up, and take off. The only tools we're going to need for this are 5mm Allen and a Phillips screwdriver. Let's get started. To access the battery, we simply need to use a 5mm Allen to remove the side panel. You now see the battery, and the pigtail for the battery tender is actually going to just attach with the battery wires right on top of those terminals. This is the OptiMate 1 battery tender. You've got one side that's going to plug into the leads for the motorcycle. You've got another side that plug into your outlet at home. Two other components that come with this battery tender. One is the pigtail lead that we're going to permanently install on the motorcycle. If you had other batteries though in your household that needed attention, needed to be tended, it also comes with these quick release alligator clamps that can be used just directly onto a battery that doesn't have the permanent lead attached to it. We're going to put the permanent lead on there because it makes it easy to drive up, plug right into that lead, rather than removing that side panel every time you want to use your charger. I like the OptiMate 1 because it is a duo style battery tender, which means it can handle standard batteries or lithium batteries. This tender will bring life and recover batteries that are as low as 4 volts. And it's also smart. It will let you know if a battery can't be recovered. The main thing is it's going to keep it topped off for convenience. When I'm ready to ride, I want to be able to unplug it, fire that bike right up. So it's a nice convenience tool as well as providing lots of long life for your battery. So this is the pigtail lead that we're going to be installing on the bike. This end plugs into the battery tender. So this is what we're going to ultimately have hanging here just below the panel so that we can plug in quickly. It has its own inline fuse system on this tender. And then also we're gonna attach our leads. So the first thing we need to do is remove the existing wires on the battery so that we can fit these to the terminal. So I'm going to remove the Phillips head screw and the nut from this terminal, the negative terminal. Get that out of the way. I'll repeat that for the positive side. If you ever needed to replace your battery, we do have replacement batteries. They can be ordered through our website. And get the positive wire out of the way. If you needed to replace it, simply take the strap off and then you can slide your battery out. We're going to be continuing to use this. This is a nice sealed maintenance-free battery that came from the factory on this bike. So we're going to be reusing that. So now I'm going to take my positive lead, get the little boot out of the way, put the screw back through it, and then I'm going to take the positive lead from the pigtail, put that in. And what's important here is that you get a good, secure, firm connection to that post coming out of the battery. You don't want there to be any movement or play or gap behind that, or you'll run into problems down the road. It's nice and secure. Now we can put our attention to the negative side. And I'm gonna zip tie this just in place. It'll keep it from falling down too far. Kind of hold it in place and let it be a little more adjustable. It just kind of cleans it up some. And now we're ready to put our panel back in place. Now that we have the pigtail installed, we're ready to use the battery tender. You can see that the green light is on because we already have that attached to the power outlet. Now we simply need to plug it in to the lead, that pigtail. Once we do that, it shows that it is taking a charge. And it'll keep giving it charge until it's full, then it'll shut off. It won't give it anymore. It won't overcharge the battery. It's gonna keep it topped off as it needs to be. This little module is pretty nice too, because you could put 2 screws in your wall or mount that on the wall, let it hang in your garage. It's easy to deal with, easy to use. If you wanted to use your other leads, they simply plug into that other side of the battery tender. And now you have the capability of putting this on a different battery. But that's all it takes, just simple plug and play, set it and forget it. Thanks for joining us once again at the CSC Garage. I enjoyed showing you just how easy it is to install the lead for a battery tender. Nothing like having a fully charged battery every time you go to ride. Be sure to continue to follow along as we build the ultimate TT250 Enduro. Check out all the links below. You can get any of these parts directly through our website. Until next time, enjoy the ride.